Here we go. Okay, we are with the map screen. First banned by AFK for Coca is BOE. We see Garden of Terror banned out by Treehouse Gaming. Crankshire next ban by AFK. The most played map launch is the last map ban in this series from Treehouse Gaming, and then we have the pick from the team in red as they also started banning the maps, and it was nothing else than was Sky Foundry. Join them in the lobby. Here we go. So. Looking at those two teams, we see a lot of people already know from launch. In the side of AFK for Coco, we already see playing before. We see Poppin Fresh, the current content manager. On the other side, we see people like Fishy, one of the mods, Eve, and Rob, also very famous persons, people in the launch. Everybody should know them. At least I guess so. They did a lot of things in the staff department a while ago.
Yeah, lots of names there that a lot of our lounge veterans should remember, either playing against or with or just generally griefing.
People arguing about if match history or no match history. Anyways, we have everyone in the lobbies. I think we should be able to start this game soon. Hopefully. Also shortly a small shout out towards the teams, which have again a very nice portrait synergy. Except for Dankar. He's using the head on all of them. Oh, wait, we left the lobby. What happened there?
I have no idea. Is everyone still in the lobby?
Weird. Oh, weird. Oh, okay, it could be something with the party. I don't know, the party seems bugged a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we're able to get this now. Interesting bug that we have with the lobby. I don't know if someone wants to test it, but we were like in a party and then someone did anything and then we just got kicked out of the lobby. For example, when I left the party, I just got kicked out of the lobby. Evie said we're called Treehouse Gaming. What? No, it's definitely Treehouse Gaming.
Treehouse.
Fishy, are you trolling?
Oh, Samuel, do you need to adjust the title on the stream? I've just looked.
Oh, it's... I feel like it's not my part, but... Okay.
Oh, somebody might need to, rather.
First of all, we can take a look at stats, of course, again. Don't love those things.
Everyone
Take a
loves
look
stats.
of the biggest griefer in launch. In the solo lane, it's nobody else than Rob. Most heroes on the Haka. I hope we're gonna see one because then I can judge all of his mistakes. Then we see Leo and Sony as well play a lot. A different hero in the solo lane. So let's see how much he will do on those heroes. I mean, the Haka you can do a lot in team fight. Same goes for Lyric. Best Sony map is banned out with Inferno Shrines. We're starting the draw. Volskaya Industries. No, it's not die for defeat against Giant Frostbite anymore, so please don't try to bet now because it will give you the error that there is no contest right now. The thing is, I cannot put Treehouse Gaming into the title because then the name is too long. At least as far as I remember.
Oh, looks like we got it.
That is a close one. That is a close one. I'm sorry, Eve. I'm sorry for that. Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. But anyways, we've got the first ban with being Blaze removed by Treehouse Gaming. Anyways, offer ban from AFK for Cocoa. As, yeah, well, Buffering is more or less a tree, I would say. And also everyone from Treehouse Gaming had the Buffering as a profile picture, so this is definitely one of their top-notch picks. For the next ban. Yeah, Janna. Oh, ETC is also the next ban from FK for Cocoa. And there we go with Janna. So the two top meta tanks already gone. FK for Cocoa now needs to look for something else. And their usually used main tank is Blaze, but he is already removed. At least I guess it is Blaze. They go for Junkrat Rhaegar now. Junkrat we saw in the last series of AFK for Cocoa banned permanently.
Yeah, so it'll be good to see here, especially on a map with like Volskaya, where there's a lot of brawling happening around the objective. Junkrat able to get tons and tons of poke out, so it will be interesting. Graham and Anduin now being picked up. Anduin still quite strong at the moment, plenty of burst healing and roots to follow. Helps out Johanna with those engagers, and Greymane obviously able to deal out tons and tons of damage when given the opportunity.
With Johanna being there, distract him stuff, he can probably do something, and there we see Lyric being banned out. One of the most played offlaners on the side of Treehouse Gaming, and only the Hacker has played more, but he's not so good on Volskaya I found. I mean, you can still play him, of course, but it's not like people would say he's as strong as in the other maps, just because there are a lot of bushes. He can borrow a brush stock too, and also he is not getting a lot of this movement speed value. Murden as the next banner from Treehouse Gaming is just making the tank pool for FK for Cocoa even smaller. Now we go with Garrosh and Jaina for the side of AFK for Cocoa.
Yeah, we did see Garrosh Jaina get a lot of value in the last game. Really nice blow ups after the throws. So it will be interesting to see if they can replicate that here. Especially with the Junkrat, just poke them low, or maybe even get a flip with his bomb.
Arthas, Li Ming the next 2 picks, and last 2 picks from Treehouse Gaming. Getting the Arthas into the solo lane and Li Ming with a lot of damage to follow up also Greyman damage. So they probably trying to go for those resets into a Janna route or Arthas route. Going for those resets and to carry the team on from there. But we have Sonya as a last pick from AFK for Cocoa, which is pretty annoying for that kind of playstyle because she's trying to be a lot close to Ming, so she's not able to hit those orbs as she will, and also not able to hit her magic missiles the way she wants to.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me actually to see a leap come out here, potentially. Just dive immediately onto the Anduin or the Ming, and then just look to blow them up straight away, or just cause chaos, forcing them back while engaging with the front line.
Just sort of stats for the solo laner instead of Treehouse Gaming. It's also just fair to the stats of the solo laner of FK for Cocoa as well. It says Leaf with Imperius, Thrall, and Sinister multiple heroes. With the game already starting with on the right side with FK for Cocoa, with Poppin' Fresh on the Junkrat race, playing the Rhaegar, Jimek on Garrosh, Odorox on Jane, and last but not least we've got Cecleaf on his Sonya.
And for Treehouse Gaming we have Rob sporting Arthas, Diddley on the Ming, Eve rocking Anduin, Denker on Johanna, and Fishy on the Wolf.
Let the battle begin.
And looking at level 1s, it seems like we have Winter's Reach from Jaina, so no Glove Quest from her. And extra wound timers from Junkrat coming in. Have those grenades sitting around there for a bit longer, possibly having more people running into them. Garrosh going with unrivaled strength, increased throw range and damage.
Yeah, that's not something you usually see at all. It just always seems to be the same build with the Garrosh, but that throw range can be very good. So look at that Johanna there. It looks like they want to combo everything with the Junkrat bombs as well. Now Arthas Rhyme, I'm a bit unsure on, so I'm trying to think what would give it the most value, and that might just be the Junkrat autos.
It also gives you a lot of value in the bottom lane in this 1v1 he has currently against Sonya. Not taking so much damage. Same goes for Sonya, he also took block here. The fortification camps started already.
And it looks like Arthur's really pushing into that Sonya already, forcing the tap. And the wave already pushing in.
The thing is, you usually want to tap at 1 minute because you have it back up and when the objective spawns.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter too much so far.
And outside of that, it's the tap of shame. But rotations keeping up there. Nobody looking to start.
Denker on the Giant are really slowing down the rotation of FK for Cocoa with those blinds and stuff. He comes in here in this area. Just is annoying.
Through to the mid. Very quick and clean clear from Treehouse. But it looks like there might be a collapse onto the bottom though.
Yeah, Jaina. 3 people heading down there. Rob taking a lot of damage. And will he stay alive? There's a Junkrat mine, and no, he will not. First blood going over towards FK for Cocoa.
Yeah, a bit of XP though lost at the top with that 3-man rotation.
Meanwhile, we've got Fishy and Denker, Jaina and Greyman looking at the support camp, but we're not able to quite finish it yet as they were not fast enough. Ming is taking over the bottom soak, and now if Cocoa takes over this as 5, and this with only 3 from Treehouse Gaming here, they will leave it, give it towards The red
Yeah,
team.
and that's a big healing item taken there, especially for the first objective. Next turret's going to be about 54 seconds. And both teams now just looking to collect that XP.
Online. Take control of it to pilot the mech.
Joanna though moving on to the point.
We
Getting a
see
bit of
both
an early
teams
cap.
taking their siege camp in the top lane. Also interesting to see the first charts and Winter's Reach from Jaina, as you usually need one of the, or usually take one of the minor resource talents on her on the 104. Just so you have a longer time in those fights. Now we see Ming trying to poke down this turret, which is already placed from the side of Cave of Cocoa. Our fist coming in. At least he's looking. Now he's coming in. Just thrown out by Garrosh. Healing item popped.
Yeah, turret down as well. Greymane though just getting absolutely free there from the side. Getting Garrosh quite low. Taps now for both teams, and Seven's almost as well.
It's now coming back towards the spot. Denker gets thrown in, but he's popped Iron Skin on the his cannons. Safe, so to say. Arthas comes in, immediate bounce, pops Iceborne Fortitude as they hit level 7, and also is the first one to fall. Arthas also taking a lot of damage, but so does Garrett, and Garrett is the next one to go down. Make it 3 as Jaina falls, make it 4 as Rega also gets rooted and killed off.
Yeah, it looks like as soon as that front line fell, they were just able to run them straight over. It seems like though every time the Garrosh is throwing in, it's the Johanna, and Iron Skin comes out, and then there just seems to be a lot of burst used without as much value as opposed to picking up a squishy. So we might need to see a bit of adaptive play on that.
Especially as Janice hold your ground, she's getting the 6% increased shield, which is a very big shield. Throw it out against Arthas. That's the mine against Jana. She's now again in the back, and stuff is thrown at her. She's taking a lot of damage. There's the root, and Jana goes down as she is also silent. Garrett's taking a lot of damage. He is able to go out for now, but Sonya is not able to do so, and with the reset they're able to kill Junkrat, Rega, and Garrett as well. Only Jaina staying alive this time. Just another 4 kills for Treehouse Gaming. Wow.
Yeah, quite dominant display at the moment, even with the item advantage early on there. The Johanna though did fall, but a lot of resources committed to that.
When the Protector looks towards bottom, no, he's looking towards top, or is he undecided? No, he's moving towards top now. We also have already level 10 for Treehouse Gaming. There's 2 level lead. We see the Army of the Dead, so no Syndra Goose this time. Holy Word, Salvation plus Shield, and Cursed Bullet coming in. Ming probably going away for force. Not
I
sure
would think so.
yet.
I can't see the Disintegrate get as much value here, especially against the Riptire.
The Protector going down. Throw against Greymane. Greymane not in a good spot, but there's Andon with the pole to save him. And yeah, there we go with the wave of force. Thanks Heroes Launch 2 with the raid with 24 people. I hope you had a nice series over there. We also have a nice one up here.
Yeah, we've got the healing item picked up there from Treehouse, still with the heroic advantage, and only Blessed currently being down, so it seems that when AFK do hit those 10s, they'll be pretty much even on the heroics.
There we
which
go.
is right now.
With the level 10s, Riptire, Ancestral Healing, Wallace Challenge, Ring of Frost, and Wrath of the Berserker. Oh, Rega's looking at something. Coming in from behind there. Kinda alone though.
Arthas and Sonya just kind of swapping around, but Arthas now looks like he might be committing. Just throws out the root and looks to rotate back down.
Give a Coco now looking at the turret cam. Getting this one done, getting the turret for the next objective as well.
Yeah, maybe would have liked to see Sonya there just applying Wrath of the Berserker a bit earlier on that wave and just getting part of that front wall down, or at least getting some damage on it, as it would be back for the next objective.
Yeah.
Would have allowed to trade more effectively into Arthas as well, and really push him back with that extra damage. But looks like they're rotating down now, trying to get another pick. Rob saying, "Not this time, guys. Fool me once, shame on me."
Also got this Iceborne Fortitude this time, so he's able to get this reduced CC and 25 armor in. He's probably able to escape then, even.
Well, is Garrosh too far forwards here? No, it looks like they're just going for it safely, confirming the 13. Camp ready to be taken. Waiting for the next waves and the objective.
There's no coming in, looking at the Ming, but there's the Wave of Force, stop him. There's taking a lot of damage, and there's the healing coming out though. Fishy taunted, but pulled out in time, so he is fine.
So big cooldown force there with the Ancestral. 85 seconds until that's available next, as opposed to the Blessed Shield, which we're back in just under 40 seconds. Bullet now coming back.
Also taunt back in 25, so well, that's a challenge on cooldown for now.
Yeah, 13's still not there though, so there are a talent down. Objective has been started by Johanna. 20% at the moment. There's still time for them to get 13 here. I'd like to see them play a bit slow.
Just respawn, so we see the fortification camp on the side of Treehouse Gaming ready to take.
So the Iron Skin about to go down, and 13 here. They need to be pulling the trigger right now. Just really look to force something. Root misses. Flip on Johanna.
Against Jaina, taunt as well. A lot of damage. Jaina's the first one to fall.
3 man.
Big heal there from Anduin.
Nearly.
Gets everyone very healthy. Now Sonya taking a lot of damage. This is the first reset. Make it 2 as Garrosh goes down. But there's a big mine onto Li Ming. So she thrown in. But Jaina will survive this. As this is the third reset for Li Ming.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was a bit of indecisiveness there from the Junkrat. Looks like he wasn't quite sure when that Anduin Protect was going to drop. If not, the Riptide should have been blown as soon as it was in range, because obviously it does heal as well as protect.
And it wasn't only the Holy Water Salvation, it was also paired with a healing item, with the healing impulse, with the support item. So they all got healed up quite a lot while standing there. Which was pretty crucial because like our first dropped to half health and then he was just back full health again. And AFK for Coco just throw all their abilities out.
Yeah, and 16 about to hit, just landing now. Blessed use, they want this kill.
Jen is able to escape for now. Sonya is able to escape.
And Protector still got over 30 seconds left and being very healthy.
Jaina
really aggressive right now.
Finished her ice block quest. Garrosh getting unstoppable. Sonya taking a lot of damage and just out. First bullet against Garrosh, but he's just fine. Protected now. Running out of time soon. Only 6 seconds left.
Yeah, they've got I say half a wave because most of it's at half health there, even though they are all there. Bullet as well not being great into Garrosh due to the fact his armor increases when he gets lower. But needless to say, damage is damage. So while not the best, it still does something. So ideal target obviously going to looking to be Sonya or someone else, but damage is damage. It can't be disputed. Turret taken now. So they still have a healing item from earlier. The next healing item should be available in 1 minute 11 seconds. So don't really need to prioritize on that yet. Sonya obviously trying to chase 16 there before they can really force the next fight. Top should go down in a second. Nearly done with the flashlight.
Blue team has destroyed
Anduin auto to confirm.
OP. Anyways, AFK for Cocoa closing in towards 16, then they were probably looking for a fight again.
Yeah, a couple of minions there. There is a lot of XP at top, but Treehouse just holding on to this lead that they managed to get from the first objective.
There we go, level 16 for AFK for Cocoa.
Yeah.
First, hold that, misses there.
So healing item almost available now.
Fortification camp in the bottom now taken from FK for Cocoa. On the other side, we have still 1 minute and 10 seconds on the side of Treehouse Gaming. We could the teams now see or look for a fight on the healing camp.
Yeah, I've seen as well that Garrosh has opted for Blood Craze at 13. So his W healing an additional amount, just allowing him to survive a bit better in those fights as opposed to the shield that normally synergize with level 1. But both teams setting up now around the healing item. So we'll see what either team can force now.
There are chunk with bombs coming in just to be here and spread a bit, be a bit.
is almost ready. Access its terminal when I bring it online.
I like the way that people are talking about T in the chat. Anchor saying here, we see in the meantime the siege camp is taken from Treehouse Gaming. Rega starting the support camp. Garrosh keeps on delaying a bit, now they're trying to reset it. Just unstoppable coming out. Rega, not a good spot, but there's ancestral healing. Big rip tire coming in here. Support camp also down.
They're ready to be flamed. Greymane just sneaks it.
There was a nice whole reservation again, and now Garrosh taking a lot of damage. Will he go down, staying alive for now, but Rega going down, make it 1, make it 2, make it 3. People going down on the side of FK for Cocoa. Treehouse Gaming doing a really good job in this game, getting those resets in for Living, and then she's just able to carry those fights. Now we also have the next objective, spawning in the bottom lane and level 20 for Treehouse Gaming. Interesting, we see 2 different claws, so the Worgen basic attacks cleave. Then we also get the repulsion from Liming, and we see Tony going down there behind the wall even.
Going down as well, but picked up by the Garrosh.
Thrall against Anduin, but he should be fine to be fair, but Garrosh isn't so fine, as he gets killed in the meantime. And now looking at the top keep, Fountain already down, there's a big wave. The minions cannot go through here, I just want to show that shortly.
Catapult is just being pushed back against that wall, but looks like there's a bit of space now after the traffic jam.
I think the problem right now for FK for Cocoa is really they need to either keep up the Junkrat mine to interrupt the whole reservation, or the Garrosh town for that one. Whole reservation is just doing too much right now for Treehouse Gaming, as it is kind of an easy to interrupt ult. Anyways, we've got the first objective already here now, with Treehouse Gaming taking it and looking towards the bottom keep. Garrosh still down for now 5 seconds, so he will be back to defend again.
Yeah, Ming's in the passenger seat. Damage already going onto that keep. 20 is not going to be picked up by AFK. Lots of poke ready going out, and a nice big minion wave sat behind it with 2 catapults bringing up the rear. And looks like they're just about to start hammering on the core.
Oh, big damage against Garrosh. Garrosh is the first one to fall here. Shields already down, Jaina very low. There's no such thing to keep her alive.
Yeah, core already
dropping
40.
30 and falling. Nice game. Game! number 1. Going over towards Treehouse Gaming. Yeah, there we go. There, Treehouse Gaming is too long. I'm sorry, Eve. I mean, this fits. It's still okay, Eve, please. If okay or not. Always have to change it. But anyways, Treehouse Gaming winning game number 1. Well played by them. I feel like AFK for Coco just had no answer towards this holy reservation.
No, I think there was a bit of miscommunication there. It just seemed to be like they weren't quite sure when to go and when. The rings were quite big, hitting loads of people, but then Anduin just went, nope. Let's wait for everyone to heal up now. Maybe having Garrosh hold his Q or Junkrat holding his little bomb might have been quite useful. Or even the trap, because I think it's, what is it, 1.5 seconds to wind up. Then plus the silence would have denied it as well. But I suppose Sonya's Spear, maybe even the Leap, because I don't think Wrath got as much value as it could have done. Because the fights just didn't seem to last long enough.
Yeah, it's... But I thought it also with the Leap it would have been another interrupt towards Holy Observation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking there, and then it gives them that extra bit of range as well, allowing Junkrat to get his Riptide into position first, rather than either having to use his concussion mine or the Riptide to interrupt.
Yeah, and as we take a short look at the map screen, we see the only maps left open are still Ultrac Path again. Cursed Hollow, did not see neither band nor picks so far today from our side. Sky Temple as well, up home of the Spider Queen and Towers of Doom. Interesting to what we see next, the team with the pick is Treehouse Gaming. Take a short look at their map statistics so far. Like, they won all 3 games on the Ultrac Pass. They played for people have always picked against them. Same goes for Infernal Shrines, but this one is banned out anyways. Battlefield of Eternity also gone already, so it will leave us with Doom Spider Queen with 5 times picked by Treehouse Gaming, 1 time picked against them, and 4 out of these 6 games were wins for them.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they opt into. Will there be a bit more of comfort, or are there some things that they're just hiding, ready to bust out the last minute?
But yeah, I feel like Eve was kind of the MVP here on the Anduin. With
Big
those
very
whole observations, as we can also take a short look at her stats. I mean, most played here are Liming, so they'll probably switch around in the roles a bit as well. But if it does not come down to Liming, then there is Moffer, and high up in the list for this team is the second most played hero for them. Then third is Tyrande. So interesting to see this stats from her. And we got the next map, and it is, as expected, Tomb Spider Queen.
Yep, Tomb picked up a great map as well for rotations. I think Karis just commenting on me talking to the back wall, as I tend to do in my swivelly chair, forgetting that I'm on camera. But I wait for the draft screen and I can talk to the back wall all I want. But Denka still not changed his portrait, letting the side down.
I mean, he wants to be the head of all of them, I guess.
Well, that kind of works with Abathur, I suppose. Looks like we have almost everyone here.
1 person missing. And we are able to start game number 2. which could actually be already the last game of us, of both of us, or at least of you casting.
Yeah, it's been quite a quick few games there,
Yeah.
actually. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, considering I'm actually quite hungry now. And I haven't had a cigarette for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Which is good for my lungs, I will say. But have you got the final after this, Samu? Or have you got any others?
Yes, I'm gonna go cast the finals together with Karis, who will be taking over the stream here afterwards, together with Reeps for the second semi-final. The winner of this game will go up in the finals against the winner between Sloth Sanctuary against Stifle the Lead.
Yeah, so that should be about, is it 4 o'clock GMT, 5 o'clock CET?
Yeah, it should be after this game, so I would say half an hour or so. So we're total of 10 minutes late, so we are still very good in the time. Compared to last week's playoffs, where we even had a best of 5 in the finals, going down to the 5th map. But congratulations again towards the Rare Cup winner 500 MS. As number 2 of Division 7, they managed to take out number 1, number 2, and number 3 of Division 6 and got the win out of it. Anyway, let's focus again towards these games here, with AFK for Coca being 3rd in Division 5 and 5th in Division 4, and Treehouse Gaming actually coming from Division 5 being the 3rd one there.
Yeah, and it looks like both teams seem to be ready, so we can probably go straight into draft.
Also interesting to see, because on the other side, in the next in the next semi-final, we also have the Dive or Delete, which is number 1 of Division 5, and Sloth Sanctuary, which is 7th of Division 4. So we have still 2 Division 5 teams and 2 Division 4 teams in the Epic Cup, and one of those 4 teams is about to get knocked out, and it currently looks like it will be one of the Division 4 teams. Someone drinking? Anyways, we start game number 2. Team Treehouse Gaming against AFK for Coca on 2 of the Buddha Queen. I mean, we hear people complaining about those 2 division playoffs, and so far it really looks like those lower divisions are showing a more than good fight towards the upper division, with a lower division team winning the Rare Cup. And now, interested into how this works out. We saw Diver Elite before already, and they also look very scary. This is gonna be a Division 5 final. I'm honestly not surprised.
But we have a Sloth Sanctuary that could potentially still keep representing for Division 4. Just making the playoffs though, and taking it above us though. Arthur's banned immediately, which I can completely agree on. Rob being very strong there. Just been ganked once early game, but every single team fight.
Really annoying there.
Very, very strong.
Also for the people who joined the betting contest on launch 2, you finally got your points. But anyways, we have ETC is the next band from AFK for Coca. Cocoa. So Hannah being the next band, so we have actually 4 very tanky heroes banned out. Still Garage Diablo for the tanks if you want those 2, but also like the more non-meta tanks like Muradin, Stitches, Tyrell. Malgan is also slowly crawling his way into the meta right now.
Yeah, and the bug, don't forget the Anub. Anub needs love too.
I'm sorry to forget him, but he's like the only tank I'm not able to play, and I don't know. That's one of the reasons, I guess. But anyway, CMAC taking Muradin as the first pick, securing their tank already. I mean, this might be usually like to have those wave clear tanks with Jen and Blaze, but both are banned out. We're gonna see the wave clear and other heroes as we see Treehouse Gaming picking up the Jainer for this so-called wave clear.
Yeah, and Garrosh Jaina, maybe they didn't quite pull it off last game on AFK, but great combination there if you manage to get the flip and secure a kill. Jaina having great wave clear as well.
I will fight to my last time you're ready.
And Rhaegar and Reyna picked up for AFK there. Slows on Rhaegar's totem, synergizing very well with Ace in the hole at 1. But with Majors still available, even before the bans, be interesting to see if they pick up to complement that. Now, Treehouse with their ban. Junkrat I quite like. Grenades can be used to, or it's Q, sorry, can be used to kind of just scout any of the bushes
But
in
also-
between the rotations.
Also,
and deny
Junkrat
turn-ins.
has very good wave clear. You have to say, so understandable to ban him. Next ban coming in from the team in red, AFK for Cocoa. It is the Malfagan speaking tree from Treehouse Gaming.
Though it's odd to not see the Anduin banned as well, so we'll probably see that picked up.
Looking at FK for Cocoa, this game they already have Merlin and Reyna, so they have 2 interrupts. They're able to pick up 2 more if they want to. There we go again, Greyman Anduin from Treehouse Gaming, so everything the same as in the last game except for the tank, which was Jaina, which is now switched out with Garrosh, as far as I remember. And also Arthas this time, who was a pain in the solo lane, is also banned.
Yeah, and with the off lane being held as well, they'll just be able to see exactly who's picked, and should be able to take a nice counter to that. Thrall Gul'dan picked up, Thrall being a very solid off laner. In all cases, not the most tanky, but plenty of sustain. And Gul'dan just to assist with that wave clear. And speaking of sustain, he's probably one of the best.
And now we have looking at the Treehouse Gaming, they're missing the solo laner, which I would guess a Lyric, because Lyric is just a very nice all-around pick on the
Lyrics
side
would be
of
quite nice.
AFK for Cocoa. We do not have a lot of escapes from this entomb, and especially level 20 when the Silence Tomb comes in. Heroes like Merlin are not able to pop the Avatar, Reg is not able to use Ancestral himself, Rain is not able to pop his E, or Gul'dan is not able to pop the Horrify to keep him alive, or even the Thrall has no possibility to get the Earthquake in. Or maybe even a Sundering, as we see them going up against
I was thinking
Anduin,
more of the Sundering, yeah.
to even get another interrupt in.
Yeah, with the Sundering though, need to be very careful just to make sure they don't overlap with a Horrify.
Yep.
As that was
Interested
not
into how much Greyman can do this game, as Gul'dan with the Horrify can do a lot of against him, against Fishy, whose most played hero is actually Ming. Same goes for Eve, so interesting. They have multiple Ming players apparently. Well, let's jump into game number 2 of the series on the right hand side with FK for Cocoa, trying to come back in this game number 2, coming in with a lot of wave clear with picking Gul'dan for other rocks. EMAC on Merlin, Race are again the Dodge Rhaegar on the Dodge Rhaegar on Rhaegar again, Poppin' Fish on Reyna. Last but not least, we've got Cicely playing Thrall.
And on the left team for Treehouse, we have Fishy on the Greymane, Denker on the Garrosh, Diddley on the Jaina, Leoric on the Black King, and Eve on King Anduin. Let's see if the ults are going to be as royal as last game.
Anyways, we have already level 1 picks up. Again, this time we have the normal build on Garrosh with the Warbreaker. I mean, today I already played a body check build, which was quite some fun.
Yep, and a great bit of glow control already applied there. 2 glows for Jaina, and Garrosh doing a great job of interrupting the rotations. Bot lane set up now.
Yeah, Denker again, just being annoying in those rotations. Trying to get his stacks as well with Warbreaker at 1. Also, we see Perfect Storm on the side of Merlin, so probably never cube talent. Also, we've got the new contest now started, so exclamation mark bet A if you think Treehouse is gonna make this, or exclamation mark bet B if you think FK for Cocoa is going to come back in this game number 2.
Yeah, so rotation still keeping up mid-top. A couple more gems on there, but that should be evened up soon. Leoric doing a good job against the Thrall now, as Thrall's out of mana. Thrall only currently on 3 stacks as well, so not doing fantastic there, unfortunately. But once that is stacked, Thrall should really be able to start bullying Leoric. It's just a matter of getting to that point. Looks like there might be some action going in at top. Looks like Garrosh is able just to back away. Camp was taken though by the Greymane, so getting even more pressure there.
Usual
Raynor
Greymane
doing
stuff.
a good job rotating.
Usual Greymane stuff sneaking into camp. And now we see them going towards the bruisers already. When usually you wait with the bruisers until opponents turn in and then you take them. So you have to de-push in the mid lane with those bruisers.
Yeah, or alternatively you take them to give you that extra pressure to allow you to turn in.
Possibly.
A couple of different ways to do it. I personally prefer the method you said, just to get that extra spell armor.
I usually like it to defend.
Well, just being cleaned up straight away there, so not really getting much value at all. Sledgehammer as well picked up from Muradin, just looking to assist, helping clear those waves and objectives. Is Garrosh in trouble here?
Taking a lot of damage at least. And they should be fine actually. Yeah, they're fine.
Both teams almost in a position to turn in. Leoric doing a good job. I think that's his second pay he's been able to do down there. Thrall does need to be keeping an eye on that bottom point a bit better.
Leo in the bottom should be winning a bit, I would say. Yeah, Thrall no mana needs to tap right now. Also leaves us with Derek trying to pay. Now coming in for a possible gang, dealing a lot of damage towards him, so that's worth at least. Now we
Okay,
see
so,
Garrosh coming in. Nope.
Just scouted there. And at mid, Greymane just being a bit annoying. Jaina maybe a tad forwards. But nobody really
Rega
in there
coming
to
in.
punish. And the dog gets out.
And both teams are now having enough gems to get a turn in. Jaina trying to go for it in the bottom lane.
Looks like
Would
nothing
be enough.
scouted.
And yep, here we go. First Web Weavers going over towards Treehouse Gaming. So,
So
Jaina
nearly even on levels. Slight, so about quarter of a level lead to Treehouse after the next waves come in. But Greymane opting to push top hard with Garrosh just sat in between the two. And Leoric pushing quite hard into Thrall at the moment. With him being on low mana, that will not help.
really hard for Thrall to keep those things, defend those things. Especially as he has no Echo of the Elements is not completed yet. Top lane Greymane keeps on pushing in. Raynor dropping kinda low. Now going for Raynor. Raynor dropping very low here. Down to 500 HP. Top 4 going down, bottom 4 taking a lot of damage and going down as well. Cecily
Thrall
on
getting
Thrall.
quite low there
No
as well.
mana. No mana left for him, nearly.
I would have liked to maybe seen Leoric go in there to confirm that kill. Maybe could have Wraith walked behind him. But still opting just to play it safe. There's no need for them to get aggressive. Not with the advantage they have here.
Yeah, also it would have.
Hey, almost.
Also, I think they did not see a lot of people on the maps, so it would have been a bit of risky. Alaric guarding the bottom turning point, meanwhile. The wave is pushed out very far, so if he tries to go for it, he would
Thrall
probably
holding
get.
a lot of gems as well, so wanting to get this paid in as soon as possible.
Anyways, we've got level 10s already for Treehouse Gaming as we see the Cursed Bullet, Wallet's Challenge, Water Elemental, Entomb, and did not decided yet. She's probably waiting on to
Yeah,
if
is
Sundering
Leo too
or
far
not.
out here?
Oh, it looks not good for him.
Wraith walk used.
And this is dead Leo. Yeah, that's 6 gems lost. For Treehouse Gaming at level 10 picked up by AFK for Cocoa. We see the Ancestral Healing Haymaker again. We saw it earlier today in one of the series already. Sundering as well coming in. This will leave us with a light bomb on the Anduin. And Golem probably going for... Oh. Haymaker against Garage there. But still he's taking a lot of damage for all it is. Entomb coming out as well.
There, though.
Light bomb. Saving the Greyman here with the shield. And now we've got the Hyperion and the Horrify as well.
Yeah, very good trade for the red team there. I think they did come out on top, but all being healed up back now, thanks to the Anduin. And looks like they are a bit lower on mana than assumed, but Muradin manages to get the pay into bottom. So at this point they want to look at push the waves out as much as they can. Then set up top lane giving the most advantage due to the boss lane. But Treehouse not being phased by the pay and saying that they still want to look to take mid, forcing a response there. Leo already starting to de-push bottom. Might get punished again.
Oh, Leo, you're risky business there. I mean, he's trying to port back. He's not getting seen, so he will be fine.
Very close call. But
Meantime, with the blue team.
good playing around the vision. Good playing around the vision though.
Treehouse Gaming defending top lane in the meantime now. After mid lane is already defended, they're rotating towards the bottom.
And this is good to see. With AFK realising they couldn't get the kill, rather than going to the top lane, which does give the most value, recognising they're all at bottom, just push out bottom where they are. Don't lose any time, just go in for it. And they have the next pay here, so
I'm really now interrupting rotations here. Also, he got already his base quest Stormbolt completed as he took Sledgehammer on level 4, because this way you get double the stacks onto Sledge on the base quest Stormbolt. So yeah. Also already 22 perfect storm stacks.
Yeah, meaning that a perfect storm will stack a lot quicker with the Pierce as well. Really making it monstrous in the late game. When played well. So 13's not available yet for AFK. Looks like there might be a fight coming out in the mid there though.
Oh, nice cleanse there from Rega coming in. Entomb against Golden, but nice Horrify hitting
Ancestral
4
used.
people. Staying alive? No, he's not. Water Elemental going in to finish the kill. Water Elemental down now, popping. Slowly oh, Jaina with the snipe there.
Very big. All 3 objectives still pushing in as well. Should be full outer wall minimum. And probably a keep at mid. If not 2. And then rotate top as there is still a huge wave there. Rhaegar needs to be careful. A quick rotation now from Treehouse would kill the doggy and drop 30 gems.
First, keep going down. Now they're looking towards the bottom lane. Going for this keep.
I think that's a bit of a misplay there, but they might have something else in mind.
Nah,
so we'll
guess
see
to
what
look
they're
up
looking at.
maybe Bruiser Camp.
Maybe
No.
the bait. They are on even talents now, though. So AFK with the turn in now. They've got to look to force a fight now, I think, before the 16. I don't think they get to it in time.
Bottom camp about to be defended now. Shall see the Bruiser camp in the mid lane going down. There's still another Bruiser camp from Treehouse Gaming.
Yeah, they get the gems paid in at top. I mean, they need 11 left after for the next pay.
We're hitting level 16 now for... Oh, they're looking at this turn in.
This is dangerous.
Level 16 for Treehouse Gaming just hit.
Burning
And
taunt
that is
there.
Muradin
Down.
going down.
The
Tried
gems
to
though
jump.
fell quite fortunately.
Tried to jump, but I managed to get it out. We see the team in blue, Treehouse Gaming, looking for this top boss. Trying to push that one in.
Yeah, but I think the pay bottom now, which Rhaegar is electing to do. I think he has 58. 56, sorry. That's enough for the pay. Counter push, at least on all the waves. I think the keep's gone here at top. I think we just need to
Yeah,
play it
Web
very
Weaver.
safely.
The Web Weaver is coming in. They also have Sledgehammer Merlin with a lot of damage against the boss. Not sure about that. Yeah, the Web Weaver will die pretty fast as he just spawns in the middle of the stun. Nope, he's not getting hit by the stun, but he's cleared very easily. Yeah. Blue team falling back. Red team should be able to defend this keep, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it is staying up there.
Here we go.
Yeah, with Treehouse just looking to really just deny and nullify this turn-in. Will give AFK though time to get the 16s. I'm not sure if this game will get to 20 though. So something needs to happen on 16 though. Ults all available. And they're rotating as 5. They're looking for 16, then looking to force. Dwarf tossing the Muradin as well, making him, giving him a huge engage window. Reyna yet to pick 16.
And the blue Web Weavers are coming in now, looking for the top keep, probably. If not even, they want to end.
So yeah, imagine a Leo flank from that bottom bush. Oh no, he's opting just to get the wave pushed out. Did they catch the thrall there?
So, see if Gage here to first bullet and goodbye for all. Let's a burst. Water elemental used now as well. Looking at the Rhaegar dropping kinda low as well here. Water elemental already going down. Rob now coming from the side with Lyric. First we've already hitting the core, second one on the top lane. Just going for the keep, and the other one on the bottom. Looking at this keep as well. Looks like this will be the last keep of AFK for Cocoa
Light bomb
falling.
used.
Merlin jumping out, Kramen dropping very low. There's an Entomb against Reyna. Reyna on the run, but will he get out though?
Shield's still up, but just about to fall. Web Weaver and lots of
Core
damage coming out
on
from the bottom.
50%, Reyna falling, and this will probably be game number 2.
And that core just melts.
Core just melted as Treehouse Gaming is able to pick up this game number 2. Congratulations towards Treehouse Gaming towards making it into the finals, and as you all have heard, it is either going up against Sloth Sanctuary or die for the lead. So both teams looking scary. We're gonna see who of those two will advance later or in a few minutes, hopefully. And as well, last cast from you, Ashandarai, for today. Any last words from you?
No, just thank you to yourself and all our other casters today, and the ones yet to go. And to all our teams that have played, commiserations. Congrats to our first finalist. Really well played from everyone.
Yeah, well played from both of the teams. I mean, it was sad to see AFK for Cocoa going, because they knocked out my team, so... But anyways, Treehouse Gaming looking scary, closing out these two games in quite a significant way. The first game was, I would say, maybe a bit... I was both pretty dominant. Could have also been a 10-minute game here. But anyways, next game will be, as we said already, Die for Lead against Sloth Sanctuary, brought to you by Karis and Reaps. Over here on this channel, so don't leave it, don't go anywhere. We will be back soon, hopefully. And thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoy the next semi-final, and we're gonna see you in the finals back again. Bye!